New England Patriots fans are either going to love or absolutely hate this news. Let's talk about it. My name is Aaron. This is Sports Talk Patriots on the daily, pushing out that content to people just like you who can't get enough Patriots football. Winning, losing season, whatever it might be, you're watching. I'm bringing that content to you. So do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and comment below. Today, what we're going to be talking about, some interesting news from the New England Patriots organization on a specific coach. We're going to jump into that as well. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my favorite day of the week, Saturday. That's because we get to talk predictions, odds, Vegas. What the heck do they have to say? So we're going to jump right in. We're not going to waste any more time. So we know this season for the Patriots has been abysmal. It's been rough. It's been up and down, much more downs than ups. We all know that. Of course, Aaron, you idiot. And so AVP has been a hot ticket, hot topic, whatever you want to call it, when it comes to who should be removed from this organization. Now, AVP, apparently there's been revealed that there has been a disconnect from ownership. Now, the younger, and I think it's funny when they say the younger of the Crafts, who is 60. Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing at that. Anyways, technically younger, sure. He's saying the play calling is terrible. It's not great. Really just saying like, hey, keeping AVP accountable, saying no one is happy with this playing calling. Now, AVP has came out and basically said, listen, my door is open. I answer to the Kraft family. They're the ones who own this place. And so when it comes down to it, my door's always open. They can come down and talk. He has also revealed, though, that he's had many positive conversations with Robert Kraft this season, which would make you believe that he's in the clear. But let me say this. This other Kraft would not say, hey, this other person would not say, hey, the play calling is terrible. And then in recent weeks, it's been much more quiet for AVP when it comes to talking to ownership in this organization. So that makes me think that, again, you look at teams. When teams do this bad, someone has to answer. As we get closer to the end of the season, I don't think it's going to be Gerard Mayo. I think it's going to be a coordinator. And so AVP, case in point. Now, what's rough for him, you look at this offense and the offensive line. I've called it this whole year Frankenstein. They've been rough. They've started how many different lines, how many different combinations. It's been tough. They've started people on that line that on any other team would be on a practice squad. Next, you look at the wide receivers. You can argue the best wide receiver on this team. I mean, you could say in their prime would be Kendrick Bourne, but what are you going to say? You're going to say Pop Douglas, Keyshawn Booth. There's guys that have potential, but the best receiver on this team is probably Hunter Henry's a dog, tight end, so catching the ball. But again, not a great core at wide receiver. The line struggling, meaning the run game is most likely going to struggle as well. So with AVP, he's trying to figure things out. And anytime you're having a losing season where you've only won 3 games, and honestly, they could have won more games, if Drake May would have been starting, in my opinion, earlier on in the year, I think they'd be in a better position right now. Again, would they be in the playoffs? I don't think they would, but I do think they'd be in a better position. But then you can argue, well, would you rather do bad, get a better draft pick, or barely miss the playoffs and have a run-of-the-mill first-round pick? So that's an argument to have. We're not going to have that at the moment. Now, the reason I say you're either going to love this or hate this is a lot of people out there do not like AVP. Now, the team has said for the most part, they love him. They think he's a great coach. So if you're on the team side, for a lot of those guys who love him, then you're going to hate this news. On the flip side, if you don't like the playing calling, which I'm not a huge fan of the playing calling, but I am trying to give him some grace, understanding this offense is rough for the most part and they are figuring things out. It wouldn't necessarily be the worst thing if he left, because I do believe there are other great coordinators out there, big name coordinators, or people who can step into that position. And so comment below, what do you think? Do you think you would love AVP gone or you would hate AVP gone? I am guessing a vast majority would say, I would love that. I would love to move on. Let's see it. And so comment below. Tell me what you think. And we're going to jump into this before we do. Let's look at total offense. Total offense, you're going to see all the way at the bottom. Boom, Patriots 30th. Rough passing offense. Go all the way to the bottom again. At the very bottom, again, rough. You can argue a lot of that was from the Jacoby when he played because he was not doing much. Now, rush offense a little different. You're in the middle of the pack or just above at 14. Again, there's people in place. Ramondre Stevenson is a great running back. Antonio Gibson is not bad. He has shown us he has flashes. We get an offensive line and we get a pass game going, this offense could be ridiculous. Scoring offense, you go again all the way to the bottom. Man, only the Giants are worse. Red zone efficiency, red zone offense, 30. Third down offense, you go all the way to 29. We're not in the 30s. And so you look at that, and someone needs to answer that. And the question is who? The answer is most likely AVP. So I would predict right now AVP is probably out the door at the end of this season. At the very end, after the Bills, probably that Monday morning, he will be gone. So comment below. Tell me what you think. Love it or hate it. Tell me if you love it or you hate it. I want to hear from you. Next, we talk about Vegas odds, Bills, Patriots tomorrow. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, the spread minus 14 for the Bills, meaning they are giving 14. If you play the spread, they're going to win by at least 14, probably, if not more. Usually it's like 13.5, 14.5, so it's interesting. It's right on 14. So this is a B-U-T-T whooping. Belt to butt or ace, whatever you want to say it. Didn't say the word, just said A-C-E. Anyways, you can figure it out. Anyways, the Bills minus 1,000, meaning you got to bet $1,000 to win 100. Patriots, you bet $100, you win $650. Over under 46.5. I think that 46.5. I'm going with the over. I think the Bills are absolutely going to cream the Patriots. Keys to the game for the Patriots, one simple key: stop Josh Allen. If they cannot stop Josh Allen, this is going to be done. It's going to be bad. It's going to be ugly. I know I'm an optimistic person, but I need to be a realist today. I love you all. I need to be a realist today. So I think Bills win big. I think final score, we got some predictions down here. You got Bills 31, Patriots 16. Nope. Bills 38, Patriots 10. More realistic. I think the Bills tap into the 40s. I think the Bills get 42-7. I think that's the final score. I think it is an absolute whooping. And I think after this game, it is very possible that you see a lot more AVP needs to be fired, a lot more questions about this coaching staff and what they need to do moving forward. There might be a lot of questions as well about Elliott Wolf. We will see. But ladies and gentlemen, it's going to get uglier before it gets better. We all need to realize that. When you play the Bills 2 more times, and then you play the Chargers did win against the Broncos, but still they want a better spot in the playoffs. So they're going to play, they're playing for keeps. So when it comes down to it, to beat the Bills, you got to stop at Josh Allen. Can't stop. That's literally, usually I have like 3 keys to the game. That is the only key. Stop Josh Allen. Stop Josh Allen, score in the red zone. That's all it's going to take. Again, the Lions could not stop Josh Allen. Now, their defense was rough, but again, still couldn't stop them. So we will see. The Bills have put up a ton of points in their past handful of games. Look at the game against the Rams. Look at the game against the Lions. And you could argue those defenses were better than the Patriots. So, again, I know the Lions had a lot of injuries, so we will see. But, again, comment below. Tell me what you think. What's your prediction? Mine is final score, Bills 42, Patriots 7. Love or hate AVP news, thinking he's going out. Tell me what you think. I appreciate you guys. The Sports Talk Patriots. We'll talk later. Peace.